Welcome back, everyone, to the New York Giants franchise here on Madden NFL 22. We are in the postseason. We're in the playoffs in year number 5. We're taking on the Seattle Seahawks out here in rainy Seattle. It's going to be tough matchup. This is a very tough place to play, especially when the 12th man is in full force for the Seattle faithful. Let's get it underway, man. We are working on 3 straight Super Bowl appearances. Yes, I said it. 3 straight Super Bowl appearances, and 2 of which were back-to-back winners. So we are trying to defend our title yet again this season, going for a three-peat with Lamar Jackson at quarterback. 24 touchdowns, 10 picks on the season here in year 5. So far, 2nd and 10 with Kadarius Toney making a catch. Takes a big hit, a couple big hits actually. 2 oncoming defenders getting a tackle on him, but Joe Judge likes what he sees here in rainy Seattle so far. No issues here with Lamar Jackson throwing the football by the looks of it, but maybe that one just slipped a little bit because it was a tough grab. Catch was made, but out of bounds. So our offense stalls in the very first opening drive. Russell Wilson still throwing it, still slinging it. He's not doing too bad, as evident. David Njoku with a nice catch here, getting to the 41-yard line. First possession here for Seattle turns into a big-time first down. They're going to move the football here to the 33. After this carry is going to get them from 3rd and 3 to 4th and 2. They'll kick a field goal in the tough conditions, but that's just not going to be enough leg. You got to wonder if the rain is starting to push the ball down just a little bit. You know, every raindrop that hits that thing's got some gravity to it. And, you know, you get to that level, you get a lot of raindrops hitting that thing. Heavy rain out there in the Pacific West Coast, no doubt. But a missed field goal by Seattle is going to keep this thing 0-0. Lamar Jackson picks up a nice first down here. 3rd and 10. Pass complete here to Sterrick Martin, but that's just more of a check down. See what happens. Nothing open downfield. We're going to try a long field goal here as well with Evan McPherson, and he has no such luck either. That's another missed field goal for both football clubs. So we're going to remain a 0-0 game. Now, you guys can kind of tell, right, with the length of the video, what might be the end result. We'll have to find out. Maybe I've got the draft here for year 6. Maybe we're going to keep going here. We might get eliminated here. What do you think? Don't skip ahead. Please, don't skip ahead. YouTube watch time. For the love of God, help me. 27-minute video. Let's get it done, all right? Let's do this thing. So we get a touchdown here. Andy Yanovich with the score. 7-0, New York. Pass going to be picked off by none other than Mr. JoJo Carter. Look at the speed. He's got Russell Wilson to beat on the corner. And my goodness. Woo, JoJo. He is absolutely killing it this season. Last 2 seasons, actually, but this season's really taking to that number 1 cornerback role. Number 1, number 2 cornerback role. I think Eric Stokes is ahead of him, but man, a pick 6 giving us a lead 14-0. And whoa, we got an offensive lineman making a catch here. And Marquez Glover. You guys remember me talking about Marquez Glover. I love this dude. Rookie, draft pick here. Superstar dev trade. Had no idea about this. Had no idea. Marquez Glover comes in, and I guess it's not that difficult to strip an offensive lineman. Like, what the heck's he even doing catching a football? You know, Madden hates the 3 tight ends. They're only going to give you 2 tight ends, and you get a guy. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it seems like every team, the further you go in these franchise series, the more often you see this stuff happen over and over and over again. Every team that we've played in gameplay has tackles making catches at tight end. It's crazy to me. But we do settle for a field goal here, 17-0. As we go into the second half, another fumble here. DJ Wonnum going to take this thing in, but he's going to get pushed out of bounds by Russell Wilson. I think the receiver was down. We'll have to check that on the replay here. It will be a booth review, and it does look like Baker's knee was down. Yep, the knee was down first, definitely. And the fumble came out after contact with the elbow. So he was down. It's going to be 3rd down and 8, 37-yard line. Wilson rolling out of the pocket just a little bit. Had to get rid of it. And one of my favorite players that we've ever drafted in this series, Deion Beasley. Look at this defensive tackle, man. It seems like he's always getting involved into the highlight reel for this series, man. So a big hit on Russell Wilson, just forcing the incompletion. Now, next drive here for Seattle. DK Metcalf makes an incredible catch. but he's down at the 1-yard line. Go figure that. But hey, we got the offensive lineman making a catch again. No strip fumble there. He gets himself a touchdown. Maybe his first of his entire career. Seems like this only happens in gameplay. Either way, man, 17-7 here. Sarek Martin is going to be cutting back to the left side from the 7 all the way to the 3. You guys will notice that Saquon actually did get the start, but he got injured again, so he's not in the lineup any longer. So he's been subbed out for Sarek Martin. Either way, touchdown here to Caden Smith, and we've extended our lead 24-7. Seattle got a chance to put more points up on the board, but more pressure, and Romeo Reyes coming on from the backside. Blindside on Russell Wilson, puts the big hit on him. Dexter Lawrence was there. Romeo Reyes was there. Fumble recovered by Beasley. And that's going to do it, man. 24-7. Giants defense came to play. Kind of a low-scoring game. You know, with these Giants, Lamar Jackson and this offense, we can put up some points, man. But I think the conditions really, well, no pun intended here, but watered down our offense. 254, 83% completion percentage. Sarek Martin, 22 of 67. And then looking at the rushing statistics again, we see Barkley only had one rush, no receptions on the day. So he literally came out in the first carry, from the first carry of the game. So unfortunate for him, but you know, maybe he'll be back for the next game, and we'll find out who we're going to play here in just a moment. But a couple tackles for losses across the board. As far as sacks go, we had a couple of those as well. Lawrence, Reyes got involved. Seems like the defense really came up to play today. So we're actually playing the Carolina Panthers. If you guys missed the last playoff game that we played against them, we destroyed them, just like it seems like we've been doing for the last, I don't know, 3 years since Lamar Jackson has come aboard. It's been brutal for teams that have been playing against us, but we've got a custom prospect battle here between Cash Fortuna and Jamari Greenwood, Minnesota against Washington, and Washington gets the W. So they're moving on to play an NFC battle with the Dallas Cowboys. We'll take a look at what the MVP of the league did. That's Darius Mackey. 3 touchdowns, 396, with the 2 interceptions. Looks like it cost them. So we could have had an all NFC East divisional playoff round. Can you believe that? There's 4 teams there. You got Dallas, Philly, Washington, New York. Kind of crazy when you think about that that's what it could have been. Either way, 3 of the 4 teams made it. See Luke Kepler here getting a tackle for a loss. That's kind of important for a cornerback, getting involved with tackles for losses. But 31-26 final score. Carolina beats Philadelphia, and you know, I like to see my customs get into the postseason. I don't think there's not many. There's only Luke Kepler there for Carolina. I wanted to see Mackey in there. I wanted to see Dalton Jets. I wanted to see our guys from Philly to get in. Baltimore's got a couple customs like Gavin Goddard, but they will lose to Jet Armor, another quarterback, another custom guy for Houston. So on the AFC side, could we get another custom prospect in the Super Bowl? If we're going to get all the way there, I think we have a really good chance. If we can keep beating teams like we have been, I think we have a really good chance at three-peating. But obviously, someone's going to stand in our way every step of the way. It's not just going to be given to us. There's Xavier Hawkins, another custom prospect there. So if you guys are still watching, there is a little update for your guys. But we've got the Jets, the Texans, the Steelers, the Colts, and then on the NFC side, Dallas, Washington, and Carolina, New York. So let's get right into the gameplay, guys. It's kind of tough out here, man. We won 12 games against a 9-8 Panthers team, and we got to go on the road. Because we didn't win our division, we got to go on the road. Just, man, it sucks out here, man. The last 2 games, we've had to be on the road, but we're the much better team. I mean, take a look at the wide open pitch and catch here to Evan Ingram. This is one of the very first plays of the game. We're up at the 50-yard line all the way to the 12. Huge gain for Evan Ingram and the G-Men. Next carry here. Looky, we got Saquon Barkley back. So he was only out for a single game. He had to get knocked out of there. I don't know what the injury was, but he's back, healthy, ready to go. Had a nice little long run there to make it 7-zippo to open the scoring up. Now take a look at Sam Darnold, man. This was an MVP, okay? Sam Darnold won the MVP in this franchise series a couple seasons ago. I mean, look at those statistics. Did you guys see that? 19 interceptions this season. So he is not the quarterback that won the MVP. At least he's not been playing up to that caliber this season. 4th down and 38. Yep. Definitely got to punt the football away now. Next possession here for the Giants. 3rd down and 6. Huge play there. Touchdown. Darius Slayton. Huge throw. Getting us up 2 scores. Look at the defense, though. Look at the defensive line just work on that offensive line. Darnold just can't get rid of it. That's the 3rd sack of the game. Already in the first half. 3 sacks, make it 4. Dexter Lawrence pushes Darnold down again. It's now 4th down and 24. It seems as though this offense is just going to continue to be working backwards. And a shutout might be imminent if we keep doing that. All right, Kadarius Toney. Uh-oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. Kadarius Toney fumbles the football here after a nice catch. That would have been a nice first down, too. But Holmes is going to deliver the big hit. And that is a fumble by Toney. And it's going to go the other way, unfortunately. So we'll see what Carolina is going to be able to do here with about 1:05 left to go here in the second quarter. That's going to be a nice tackle made on defense. They're going to have to call a timeout. 3rd down and 8. Just under a minute here at 58 seconds. And this is going to be a nice play out there by, I believe, Eric Stokes. Saw the dreads there. I know JoJo Carter has some dreads going on, but I think that was Eric Stokes out there making a nice one-handed play on the football, knocking it out of bounds. So let's take a look at the schedule here. I thought that this matchup would have been already played by now, but they got the late game. So we'll see how this is all going to play out here at the end of this game. We'll figure out who we're going to be playing in the NFC Championship game. Now, maybe I'm speaking too soon here, right? It's 14-0. It's not out of the question. We got a 3rd and 18 situation. They got a free play here. Darnold thrown to the end zone. That pass is caught, but out of bounds. They did get the free play because it was an offsides penalty on our boy here, Romeo Reyes. So just got a little bit too jumpy down there. 5-yard penalty, making it 3rd down and 13. And Darnold getting more pressure, and then down he goes again. DJ Wonnum has 3 sacks himself. 7 sacks in this game. Again, when the offense is working backwards, it's hard to score points. It's almost impossible to score points. They're going to try to get up onto the scoreboard. They can't. It's a missed field goal. Saquon Barkley with about 1:05. Running the football, trying to knock some clock down. 3rd down and 1. Pass almost intercepted. You saw the gray circle under that player. It was picked off, but he dropped it. 4th down and 1. Evan McPherson trying to get us up on the scoreboard again. It is 17-0. And the Panthers are going to have to get a response here fairly quickly. Let's see if they can. 3rd down and 5. Got all the momentum in the world, but that's a great tackle by none other than Marquez Glover. 4th down and 1. Panthers got to go for this thing with 6:54 to go. They're going to fire it, and it's a drop. This game likely over here. 4th down and 1. You got to go for it. They didn't get it. Saquon Barkley, huge run up the middle. Andy Yanovich leading the way. Going to get all the way to the 8-yard line. Saquon having a pretty nice game. Good stat line. Here at the 2-yard line, let's get another touchdown. Lamar Jackson can't get any room to run. He's going to go down and go backwards. 6-yard line, we'll kick up another field goal. It is 20-0 with 3:05 left to go. Darnold, a little bit of pressure, but makes a terrible throw. Where was he going? Is Sam Darnold selling the bag? As you Gen Zs like to say it. I'm telling you guys my age right here by not getting down with the lingo here. Is he selling the bag? Is he rigging it? I don't know. You tell me. He did not have a good season this year. Maybe he bet against himself. I don't know. But that's a terrible throw to end the game off. And the playoff hopes for the Panthers go by the wayside. And Sam Darnold looking on and have to hope for another year and see what he does next season. 206 yards, a interception. Saquon had 133 yards and a score on his line today. Sarek Martin, not a lot of action in CPU gameplay. Only 1 carry for 6 measly little yards. But we did have a nice game for Ingram. Had a nice game for Darius Slayton, right? 99 yards, was 1 yard off of 100. Triple digits. I would have hoped that he would have got it, but fortunately did not. Defensively, 11 tackles for McKinney, 8 for Winston. Samuels had 4. He's a rookie that we drafted just this season. And, there's another guy I think was by the name of Samuels. He was a safety that we drafted from some small school. He was going to be a project anyway, but this is not the guy. There he is, Nate Samuels out of Oregon, a rookie safety. I thought we drafted another guy, but Samuels, that last name. Anyway, regardless, nice to see him coming through. He had that interception as well. So the rookie's starting to get some playing time, starting to get used to the NFL action, getting used to NFL speed. Got to appreciate that. But here we go, guys. Washington. I didn't reveal to you guys the score or the box score there. Kind of get a little surprised, but we've got the Washington football team. Not the Commanders, the football team. In this universe, they haven't changed their name. If it were my opinion, they should have been called the Red Tails. That would have been sweet. But either way. Hey, shout out to Kerblam King, by the way. If you guys that don't know about Kerblam King, make sure you guys go check him out. He actually has a Washington Red Tails franchise going. I think it's still going, but he does a really good job. He's really smart, really creative with modding. He mods Madden too, so make sure you guys go check him out if you're interested in that sort of thing. But take a look at Saquon Barkley here. Woo! With the moves. The first carry of the game goes for 15 yards at the 41-yard line. Let's pick up a couple more yards. We're here at the 35. Here's a deep bomb to the left side. What a catch out there by Kadarius Toney. This man is having one heck of a playoff, despite the fumble. Andy Yanovich pounding his way through the teeth of that defense. He gets another touchdown here. I like what I'm seeing out of Andy Yanovich. We're getting him utilized a little bit more, and everybody on the defense loves it too. They like their fullback getting involved, getting some love. Let's take a look at Cash Fortuna here. 32 touchdowns, 17 picks in this Andy Reid offense. He is flourishing, but we'll have to shut him down. He's a pretty darn good quarterback. Quick release, gets it out quickly. Picks up this first down, 1 of 1 here for 5. Second down and 4. Fortuna. Pass going to be completed again. Another big first down for the football team. 2 of 2 for Fortuna. First down and 10. Pass completed again. So just, again, he was reading the defense properly. Third down and 7. Little quick 3-step drop. Pass going to be completed, but the receiver could not make a few more moves to pick up the first down. It's now 4th and 1. Decision time for Andy Reid in this offense. They're going to go for it instead of just trying to kick a long field goal, and they'll pick it up. Oh, a little fumble here too, by the way, and we're tackling the offensive lineman, picking it up, and there's a little glitch. It's like, what's happening? Skycam, what's going on? But it will be Washington football, so they did recover that first down. First down and 10. Fortuna to the sidelines. On the run. Pass completed to Penny. Wow, what a catch. Third down and 6, and Fortuna's going to go down. That's Dion Beasley again with a big hit, and Fortuna and the offense going backwards. They will kick a field goal, making it 7-3. Next possession here for Washington. It's going to be picked off by Jabril Peppers, and he's got a couple guys to beat. Actually, just one. It's Fortuna. Fortuna makes the tackle, but kind of a risky throw there by Mr. Fortuna, but Peppers picks him off. Second down and 3. Giants looking to score another one, and we got some pressure on Jackson. When's the last time you saw that? But Jackson does get rid of it, and then wide open in the end zone, that's Alejandro Reyes. The speed demon receiver is sitting right there. Nobody's covering him. That's a touchdown for New York. We're up 14-3. So Fortuna and the Washington football team, they got to come through here. You got to get a response. But Fortuna, just no protection right now. This D-line is just eating the O-line up. Dexter Lawrence pushes him down. Second down and 23. So you got to pass. We know what's coming here. But here comes Beasley again with a big hit on Fortuna. Now third down and 32 at the 3-yard line. They'll have to run the ball, punt it back to us. Time's getting off the clock here. Another touchdown here. That's Kadarius Toney jumping over the cameraman. with some style. Tell you what, he's had such a good postseason. It's unreal. The good season, actually, that he's had, doubling it up with the postseason. But we see a drop here. Fortuna's offense really not helping him out. And then just a little flick of the wrist. And another touchdown to Kadarius Toney. He's going off. He's absolutely going off. So the patience has paid off with Kadarius Toney. I remember in year 1 and maybe year 2, we didn't really give him that many opportunities to flourish. But now, year 3, year 4, year 5, he's really starting to come into his own. And just look at the way that he beat his man off the line. Just so quick, so speedy. It's really hard to contain. Speaking of hard to contain, it is 28-3, guys, going into the second half. It is 3rd and 22 as Fortuna took that sack. We call another timeout. We have got 1 timeout left with a bunch of time left to go. 33 seconds here above the 50 at that 44-yard line. And take a look again. Another deep bomb. And we're just absolutely burning number 21 out there. He's having a rough day. He's having a hard time. I'm gonna have to send him a gift. Say thanks for giving up so many yards and touchdowns to us today. Thanks for letting us advance to the Super Bowl for the 4th straight season. He's having a rough day, man. But Darius Slayton, Kadarius Toney, Alejandro Reyes, all these speed demons at receiver are just going off today. And Andy Reid and Cash Fortuna, like, what do you do? It's 35-3. You're negative 30 in rushing yards with all the sacks, and you're not even over 100 yards passing. It's been brutal, but our defense has been that good. Meanwhile, on the AFC side of things, Pittsburgh will advance to the Super Bowl, beating Houston 28-14, so they doubled them up. Jet Armor, we'll have to take a look and see kind of how he did against those Steelers, but we've got a couple custom prospects on Pittsburgh, so it'll be kind of cool to see how we do against them on the Super Bowl, which will be a separate video, guys. It's obvious, 35-3 going into the 3rd quarter here, and this sack to the 3-yard line, 4th and 22. Yeah, the odds here are not in the favor of Washington pulling a New England Patriots and Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl. Okay, that's not happening, especially now that Reyes gets a touchdown here. Everyone's getting involved into the end zone. Look at this deep bomb there. I mean, there's just no coverage. There's no help. Our speedster wide receivers are just going crazy here. Reyes gets a touchdown. Football team will get another field goal. It's 42-6, and then Toney going for the end zone again. That's 3 touchdowns for Kadarius Toney. If you played him in fantasy, you won a bunch of money today. Holy cow. 48-6 in the 3rd quarter. This is a blowout like I've never seen. And of course, it had to happen to the Washington football team, right? Go figure that. But our team is too good. I mean, I almost feel bad for creating this team. You know, I feel bad for the rest of the league. We're just running roughshod over them. Look at the passing offense here for football team. Season rank 5. They're 5th in the league in offense, but they only have 82 total yards of offense in this game, mostly because they can't protect Cash Fortuna. Our D-line has just been eating them alive. Deion Beasley. Take a look at 46 here. Sergio Foster just with the swim move right there. I mean, it's just ridiculous. That's a linebacker going up against the left tackle. So Sergio Foster putting pressure on, and then we got another sack for Deion Beasley. We'll have to check and see on the box score how many sacks that we've gotten today, but it's probably close to 10, which might be a record. I don't know, but it has not been pretty here for Washington. 49-6, Saquon Barkley gonna run it in for another score, and we're up in the 50s now. It's brutal. It is brutal. We will be up 56-6, a 50-point margin of victory. 3rd down and 10. Fortuna firing it deep, but look at this. No chill. No chill. Eric Stokes is going for the end zone. Fortuna trying to stop him. He gets stiff-armed, and then he even kneels at the 1, but over the goal line. That's dirty, man. That's dirty. If you want to cause a rivalry, even want more of a rivalry here in the NFC East, you do something like that. Dude, in a playoff game, you put up 60 on your opponent, a division rival, I think a fight would have broken out. Andy Reid is not happy with the Giants here. 63-6 is your final score. I don't think we can be stopped. I think the Super Bowl is ours. 385 yards for Lamar Jackson, over 100 for Saquon with a touchdown. Elijah Penny actually had a really nice catch at the sideline. You guys saw him, but take a look at Kadarius Toney. 238 yards and 3 touchdowns. Reyes had 2 scores. Slayton with a score. I mean, everybody got involved, it seems like, except Evan Ingram. He's kind of left out. Only had 1 catch. Imagine being part of an offense that scored 63 points, but you only had 1 catch. It's kind of sad. But let's take a look at tackles for losses here. Deion Beasley had 4. He had 4 sacks to himself here. I mean, look at that. DJ Wonnum had 2. Tons of tackles for losses here. Let's take a look at the sack totals. We had 4, 6, 7.5. We had 8 total sacks with 2 interceptions. So there's an absolutely dominant performance here in the NFC Championship game. And we will be going back to the Super Bowl for the 4th straight time in this dynasty, in this franchise series. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I've played the games. I've done simulation. It doesn't seem to matter, man. We have built a monster in this team. I'm excited about this Super Bowl because I think the Steelers will give us a little bit of a run. They've got a pretty good team. They've got a couple custom prospects that kind of help swing the balance in their favor just a little bit, like at least more. We're by far the favorite here, but I think it helps them having a number of custom prospects. They got a quarterback, Jordan Spriggs, Latham Gringlas is a linebacker here. Marshall Hendricks, a wide receiver, could be playing tight end. He's got a tight end body, but he is a wide receiver. And it's gonna be a tough matchup, I think. It's gonna be a good Super Bowl, I think. But I'm actually gonna show you guys the cut up version or the highlight version, a little bit longer version of the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna throw it into this video. It's gonna be a separate video here over the weekend. I feel like that would be kind of a cool way to end the series here on the weekend, probably a Sunday upload, and that should do it. It'll be like a Sunday morning upload. I'll tell you guys kind of the future plans of Madden content on the channel, but for this series, I obviously I still have the save file here. We're going to go into year 6. If you guys are interested, if you want me to, like, every now and then just kind of update you guys on what's happening in the series, I can do that. If you want to make it a Twitch only series or something and we can push it over there. I don't know what you guys want to do in the meantime until Madden 23 comes out, but you know, ending this series off on a high note, winning another Super Bowl, if we can do it. We might lose. Who knows? Do you guys think we're going to lose a Super Bowl against the Steelers? It's 2 5 seeds going up against each other, so I guess anything can happen at that point. But let me know in the comment section what you guys want to do about this series. I have to make room for new things. This YouTube thing, the algorithm, and you know, you can't continue to post series that are only getting you 100 and some odd views, right? You got to try to do something else and do something different. So some series have to get cut. You know, you can't keep things forever. So I feel like I say that a lot when we talk about series that are ending and new things are starting, but gotta make room for MLB. That's my passion. Madden is just more of a fun thing that I do on the channel. Don't take it too seriously. But you guys let me know in the comment section what you want to see about this series, and the future of this series, what you want me to do with it. Again, I'll always keep the save file here just in case you want to do like maybe even just a 1-month update video and how the Giants are doing and how your players are doing and something like that. But that's it for this video. I will see you guys on Sunday morning for the Super Bowl, Giants against Steelers. As always, thank you guys for watching, and peace.